Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Siboga TV, which is your number one online political channel. And today we want actually to dissect about the ongoing impeachment of the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, so that we can see the effects of that kind of impeachment on both Rigathi Gachagua and His Excellency the President, William Samoei Arap Ruto, and those political leaders who come from Mount Kenya. Because this impeachment actually has come as a shock to many people, because thereafter many people never really could understand that President William Samoei Arap Ruto will go this far to impeach his deputy Rigathi Gachagua because of the effect that may cause to his political career. But before we dive in and try to dissect all that, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends, and if your friends are lovers of politics, then it is good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe, always remember to smash the bell button, because by doing that, you will give YouTube a leeway to notify you so that you can watch our content whenever we commit and upload it into YouTube. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly, because you always give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. Now, let us go back to the discussion. Rigathi Gachagua, who is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, is actually facing an impeachment. And he has pronounced that he has done nothing wrong, that all the cases against him by the National Assembly does not actually merit for him to be impeached as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. And many political analysts have looked at those cases as they have been represented in Parliament, and they actually agree that this might be political because they don't really meet what our constitution actually demands. Because some of the things which has actually been put as an allegation against the deputy president, many of them, they don't have that merit to make it so that he can be impeached by the both parliament, that means the National Assembly and the House of Senate. But now we are there, and many now believe that this is a political process. It's not any longer a legal process. That Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua will actually be impeached by both parliament. That means the National Assembly and the House of the Senate. And actually the National Assembly, they have said they will impeach him. And definitely because of those MPs who had actually signed that list of impeachment, it is now very clear that he will be impeached. And because of that, Rigathi Gachagua has actually come out. He first came out and he actually sought an apology from the president. What I really said was not really an apology, because in that apology, he said he has not done nothing wrong. But if he had done something wrong, then he sought for forgiveness. So this kind of impeachment is an impeachment which I feel that is going to have a political effect in the country. And that's why I want to analyze, to tell you how it was going to impact on the Rigathi, how it's going to impact on the president and the members who mainly come from Central Province, all the from Mount Kenya as a region. So the effect of actually impeaching the deputy president is far-reaching, as I have said, in three kind of spheres, if not four, because Rigathi, once he will be impeached, probably by Parliament, both the National Assembly and the House of Senate, then I'm very sure that the Deputy President is going to head to court and is going to actually narrate his case in our Supreme Court. And because most people believe that this case, the way it might take itself in both the National Assembly and the Senate, it might be political. But when it will be in court, it will be actually legal. And that is where Rigathi might be saved. And therefore, if Rigathi will be saved at that point, now let us have a scenario where Rigathi has been saved from this kind of impeachment. What will be the working relationship between him and President William Samoei Arap Ruto? Because at that point, Rigathi might actually choose to be robbed. He might choose to start having a very hard campaign. And that actually might make the government of William Samoei Arap Ruto not to work, because they might, the president also might be forced to start having his campaign for re-election, and that will cost the taxpayer money, a lot of money, because there might not be that delivery of what actually they promised to the people of this nation. And if this impeachment will be able to come through both in the House of National Assembly, the House of the Senate, and at the Supreme Court, and therefore finally Rigathi will be impeached, this will be a dead blow to Rigathi as the deputy president, because that impeachment will mean that Rigathi now henceforth will not ask any political seat in this republic, and that will be the end of the political career of Rigathi, because Rigathi has been racing tremendously in the political arena. Remember, Rigathi actually served probably one term as a member of parliament, and he is now the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. So if this impeachment will go through in both our parliaments and in the courts, then that means Rigathi will die a natural political death, and that will be the end of Rigathi political career. But if he survives, that means it might cost President William Samoei Arap Ruto re-election, because Rigathi comes from Mount Kenya, and as you know, Mount Kenya is very rich in votes. And many people actually say that Mount Kenya as a block, it will always bring into the basket of somebody who is looking for presidency around 35% of the total votes in the Republic of Kenya. And remember, that is just a single block. So that might cost William Samoei Arap Ruto a lot. So William Samoei Ruto must be very careful on how he goes on with this kind of impeachment. There is also other people who are going to have difficulty in their political career. Let come 2027. People like the MPs, the senators, even the governors who comes from Mount Kenya, who could not actually gang to support Rigathi or to oppose this kind of impeachment, because those people will be seen as people who have forsaken that region. They will be seen as betrayal. And as you know, Rigathi has become successful on painting those individuals who are with President William Samoei Arap Ruto, who are the allies of William Samoei Ruto, as the rebels of Mount Kenya. So the Akina Kindiki, Akina Ichungwa, they might lose their seat, let come 2027, if at all Rigathi is going to survive this kind of impeachment. So those MPs, those senators who comes from Mount Kenya, they must tread carefully, because they might lose it all. Because Rigathi as the ground of Mount Kenya people, because people look at Rigathi as their savior, as their man who should take the aspirations of Mount Kenya forward. So this kind of impeachment, I think the president must be very careful. Those members of parliament, those senators, those governors who are for this impeachment and they are from Mount Kenya, they must also think twice. And at the same time, as I have said, if Rigathi survives this impeachment, probably in the court, it means now the relationship with President William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi is going to be so bad politically. They cannot work mutually, because Rigathi will start being as an opposition leader. He will be opposing anything that the government wants to implement. He will start being as the savior of the people. And because of that, we will actually be in, or we put the country in a political mood. So those are the effects which will come with this kind of impeachment. I really don't know what's your take. What are the effects do you think is this impeachment going to bring to Rigathi himself, to the president, to the senators, the MPs, the governors who comes from Mount Kenya, and to the political landscape of this republic? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to come into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always remember to smash the bell button, because by doing that, you give YouTube a leeway to notify you anytime we upload any political content into YouTube. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly, because you always give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And with that, I say thank you, and may God bless you all abundantly. Goodbye.